If Democrats, Marxists, communists, and fascists indict me, I consider it actually a great badge of honor. I do. It's a great badge of honor.
The former and aspiring US President Donald Trump has been indicted once again. This is his third indictment. Never before in American history has a sitting or former president been indicted on federal charges. Donald Trump has been charged for trying to overturn the 2020 presidential election and his role in the January 6th Capitol attack in 2021.
Fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
Following a sprawling federal investigation into his attempts to cling on to power after losing the presidency, a grand jury in Washington found enough evidence to bring forward the 4 federal charges. First, conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, conspiracy against rights, and pursuing unlawful means to discount legitimate votes and subverting the election results. Special counsel Jack Smith unveiled his case, alleging Donald Trump of breaking several laws.
The attack on our nation's capital on January 6, 2021, was an unprecedented assault on the seat of American democracy.
In the new charging document, the prosecutors said that Trump was determined to remain in power even after losing the 2020 elections, and that he and 6 other unindicted co-conspirators orchestrated a plot to overturn the results in November 2020 and then again on January 6, 2021. But wasn't Trump impeached for the exact same reasons?
Corrupt Marxist prosecutors bring these radical and unjustified charges against me 2.5 years ago. They had 2.5 years. They waited 2.5, almost 3 years, so that they could bring him right in the middle of my presidential election, because it's election interference.
His fiery speeches, veiled instructions, and blatant lies all happened in the open and in real time. And Trump was indeed impeached on January 13th, 2021, just 1 week before his presidential term expired. That was his second impeachment for the same reasons he's being indicted for now. Here's the difference. An impeachment can be termed as a political equivalent of an indictment. In impeachments, the House of Representatives acts as the grand jury. What's important to understand here is that an impeachment is only the first step, a formal accusation. After the House adopts the impeachment resolution, the charged politician then goes for trial in the Senate. The Senate then votes whether the accused should remain or should be removed from office. 3 American presidents have been impeached so far: Andrew Johnson, Bill Clinton, and Donald Trump. All 3 of them were acquitted by the Senate due to majority. Richard Nixon was the only US president who resigned during the impeachment process. Coming back, just like an impeachment, an indictment is also a formal accusation, which is the first move to put a case for trial. A person is indicted if a grand jury believes that there is enough evidence to charge a person of committing a crime. For Donald Trump, the special prosecutor presented exhaustive federal investigations, captivating public hearings, and a lot of evidence. Now, Trump is scheduled to appear before a federal court in Washington, D.C. on August 3rd. Here's what might happen. Trump, like all in his previous indictments, will not plead guilty. If this case or any other case does go to trial with all possible speed, none of this is likely to be resolved before the nomination process is completed. In fact, these cases may well continue into the 2024 election. It is called normal in the American presidential election cycle. Nominees and results are notoriously difficult to present. Candidates rise and fall pretty quickly. Right now, Donald Trump is following his familiar playbook, publicly claiming that all of this is quote-unquote a lie by the liberal elite. He has currently built a new narrative of victimhood, and his unprecedented nature of campaigning blows all efforts of predicting any outcomes out of the water.
From breaking news, detailed analysis, in-depth interviews and explainers, follow the Times of India. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like our videos and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest.